my aggression out on demons.
Now I'm hot, but yes, take that aggression.
Just me.
Just me. I'm the only hot one. No, we're both hot. They can hear us both. Hello, and welcome back to Techno Poverty. I'm Henry.
I'm Jacob.
And we're playing Auger Zenith, the 2021 award-winning WAD for Doom 2. We've been traveling through hell this summer. If you were with us last time, our friend Serge stopped by and showed us what a WAD actually is. WAD, if you weren't here last time, stands for Where's All the Data? It's a little package of data you can put into Doom 2, and it tells it to... it's the DNA of the world. It tells it what the map is, where the demons are. People have been making custom campaigns in Doom 2 since 1994, custom WADs. They share them freely on the internet, and as we've completed Doom 1 and 2 in their intended sense, we've wandered into the world of WADs. With a little guidance from our friend Serge, we've learned a bit more about how they work in a technical sense. If you didn't check out last week's show, we did a hell of a bit where Serge came in and showed us Doom Builder. Jacob, how'd you feel about that?
Dude, it was really cool because ever since we've started playing WADs, I was immediately like, I want to build a thing. And it was also, again, like as Serge pointed out, like it just showed like how much love and dedication goes into just even simple rooms. Like it was just so cool. But you can do it. Like, we can do it today. We could jump in, and we can build the thing today.
I uploaded that segment onto the Techno Poverty YouTube. If you're watching us on Twitch, but we haven't checked out the YouTube yet, we do all our VODs and shorts and other things up over there. But in the description on the YouTube video, there is a link to Doom Builder, so you can get started with Doom Builder just whenever you want. And yeah, D. Hamels Mammal, 2021 award winner. People have been making Doom WADs for a long time. We ran through UAC Ultra, episodes 1. Well, UAC Ultra and UAC Ultra 2, episode 1. That was a 2010 WAD. We're wandering through WADs, as I said before. We're redefining what Doom is, and we're reshaping our thoughts on what it means to be stuck in hell. Something Serge said last time that really stuck with me is, like, it's not all hell. You can make Doom levels, as this WAD is proving, that look like a big old cyberpunk cityscape. I'm actually very impressed with this. Like, damn, look at those skyscrapers. Look at everything out there. We're not just in a weird red room with a pulsating wall. We are in an environment.
Yeah. Designed. Built for us.
And yes, D. Hamels Mammal, there's new emotes. If y'all haven't been in the chat in a moment, I did upload a whole slew of emotes. There's some that only subs could use, but yeah, have fun with those. And
also, D. Hamels Mammal, I saw that you went on an adventure in Austria exploring castles.
Oh
churches.
No, that was
L-Man.
awesome.
Oh, L-Man, sorry.
But yes, L-Man,
yes.
Tell us about that. Very curious. We're going to be talking a bit about Germany and Austria and some European philosophy today as we work through this WAD. Just to remind y'all, we have also been reading, or we read through all of Walter Benjamin's The Work of Art in the Age of Mechanical Reproduction a few nights back. We're going to continue talking about some ideas within that book. Also, just a heads up, I don't know if there's going to necessarily be spoilers for it tonight, but I want to talk about criticism and why we criticize, what we perceive criticism to be, what its place in culture is. Part of why I have these thoughts in my head is both because that's what we do here on Techno Poverty when we approach things critically, mix and match books and games, and see how the ideas play intertextually. But I saw Superman, and I liked Superman, but the way Superman is being read culturally and approached critically has my head in all kinds of crazy places. I don't think I'm going to talk about the actual plot of Superman tonight. Just to give you a heads up, we do Shin Megami Tuesdays. I know Lux is seeing Superman, so we may go into full spoiler talk tomorrow during Shin Megami Tuesday. But tonight, I just want to talk a bit about criticism and the history of criticism and why certain types of criticism exist, and just ask Jacob about his relationship with the concept of criticism. I think as kids of the 90s, we both remember Siskel and Ebert and Roper, and the two thumbs up age of TV spots with critical pull quotes and VHS rental boxes with 5-star reviews on them. It's interesting to me, and it's right in line with what Benjamin was talking about with his criticism near the end of Mechanical Reproduction, the essay, where he talks about the political and the religious getting mixed up, and the way that fascism aestheticizes, communism politicizes. But right now, we are managing these demons in this room.
Yeah, these demons are incredible.
Saw lots of Salzburg, the birthplace of Mozart.
Ooh.
Munich, Vienna, Budapest.
How sexy.
Yeah,
I've
how many
always wanted
days
to
were
go
you
to
there?
all of these places. And was it so easy to travel between all these different countries?
In America, if you cross straight lines, straight lines, you know what?
Also true.
Also true.
If
If
you
you
cross
cross
the
the
straight
straight line in America, if you violate the straight drag that is in constant performance here, or you cross state lines, just straight to Alligator Alcatraz.
Also, this first setup with all of these demons in this main area is awesome. What a hell of a way to open up the level. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize this was an interior, but we're inside like a skyscraper lobby.
Yeah. Nakatomi Towers.
I was thinking of the Matrix, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so there's a switch.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm hitting. Oh.
Rocket launchers and things. Whoa.
That was me.
There's a rocket launcher. I see where you're at.
I got the rocket launcher on the ledge.
Oh, sorry. Yep. You get back here, you son of a bitch. Hey.
Something I'm curious to see as we go through this level is, we've brought this up in the past, that Doom doesn't do true floor over floor, because as Surge revealed to us, this is actually a 2D game. Oh shit.
Yeah, which is wild to think.
Like the actual truth of the game is, it is the 2D map that we see when we access our map. And
yeah, the game is adventure.
Yeah, this first-person mode is an illusion. It is a constructed reality.
Give me the rockets, you sons of bitches.
Oh shit, there's a... Yeah, you might want to...
Oh no, there fucking won't be.
Good call on rocketing that guy.
You fuck right off. You too.
Yeah, this is kind of amazing.
Yeah, they're doing a really great job with these like big set pieces right in the front. Fun progression. Yeah, it's an excellent fun progression. Also, I just said.
Yeah, I witnessed
We're
that.
man.
But we killed the spider.
That's the important thing.
You gotta kill the giant spider.
Yeah. And music festival in Salzburg, did a couple performances in the Dome Cathedral there. That's real cool. Man, Europe, that's a fun place. I haven't been in a decade, maybe more.
Oh, this dude was just in this stall, and I murdered him. Wow, there's a little shower. I'm in this little bathroom nook, and it's just so curated. There's like a little shower. You don't interact with it at all. You just see it behind glass, but it's a nice detail.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of really cool things like that. Come on.
Little Doom 2 poster. I saw a tweet that was depressed about the AI generation of assets in video games, because it takes away from like the specialized world building of having like a unique poster or like piece paper in an environment, like little environmental storytelling details, and that's been really fantastic with this. The use of billboards and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, like it really feels like its own whole world, which is funny. Like the demons don't feel out of place in it either. You know?
Yeah.
Like everything kind of still coalesces together really nicely.
It's cyberpunk, but it maintains the cartoonish color of the Doom palette, so the demons don't look out of place among like the rainbow. Also, look at this half pipe. This is so sweet. Oh,
Dude,
you can actually like ramp up it.
Shred.
Oh, there's a pinky in here with us. Okay, it's dead. All right, shred.
Oh yeah,
shred.
Shred it. 360. Woo.
Fucking. Here I am. Pretending I'm a Superman.
That's me, Bam Margera.
Okay, it's way fun, actually.
Yeah, this is actually, man, what a great idea.
Is there like a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Doom mod, I wonder, or Total Conversion?
Dude, that'd be so great.
Do 6 shreds in the Doom engine, yeah.
Man, really well thought out half pipe. Oh yeah, what we got?
Oh yeah, did you study a lot of German beforehand, or did the immersion just kind of start rubbing off on you? Alright, came this way. We saw the sweet half pipe. The sick half pipe.
Yeah, fuck you guys. There's a bathroom.
But yeah, Jacob, do you remember the first time you encountered or used? I'm gonna go with used, like that sense of. Was there? Do you remember the first time you read a movie review and it swayed you to see a movie, or you're all like, oh, this is something. I don't know if you necessarily liked it, but it made you aware that movie reviews were a thing, maybe.
And you know what? There was. I'll talk about. I can't think of anything specific in that respect, but I can definitely picture like the zombie movie with Ed Harrelson or
Zombieland?
what's his name?
Woody Harrelson?
Yeah, Zombieland. Yes, Woody Harrelson. I could tell from the trailers I wasn't going to like this movie, but there was like some of the advertising was like, no, you just got to go and see this movie. It's getting tons of rave reviews, and critics are saying it's wonderful. I'm like, but everything about this trailer is just telling me I'm not going to enjoy this movie, and I'm not going to like the kind of comedy or something. Yes, it has elements of things I love, but like this isn't one of the things. Like this together is just like a ham and peanut butter sandwich. It's not for me. I like both of the things separately. So then went and saw the movie, and I was just like, this is exactly how I thought it was going to be. I shouldn't listen to those stupid fucking critics.
This is a ham and peanut butter sandwich. Damn it, yeah. I think specifically in regards to Zombieland, it was the beginning of a sort of quirkification of mid-aughts movies. Like, it was engineered to be talked about on the internet in mimetic terms. Like, oh, haha, they like the, I forget what kind of, like, they like popsicles or something like that, and they just go see, not Steve Buscemi. Who's the the Ghostbusters guy?
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, yeah, they just kind of go to Bill Murray, and everybody's like, oh yeah, Bill Murray, I love Bill Murray. Like, all they do is talk about Bill Murray as a self-evident. Like, that movie was made to be talked about on the internet in, like, epic bacon terms.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember feeling that way with the way it was being advertised. It's like, it's going to be the next cult thing. It's going to be the next cult thing. It's going to be the next cult classic. Don't you want to be ahead of the curve and, like, know the next cult classic? And that's not how cult classics happen. Like, cult classics usually tap into a counterculture or subculture not fully possessing the limelight at the time, but they keep the idea alive over time. And then it rallies a cult who keeps it alive through word of mouth and praise.
Dude, and it's wild how effective it is to be like, no, it's okay. Other people said it's good. You'll like it because other people said it's good. You'll like it. Like, I'll believe you.
Right. And so something else you're getting at is Reviews, I think their most immediate sense, and I do think there is a place and utility in this sense for them, are like, do I want to spend money on this? Do I want to spend my time on this? You know, within the context of like a consumer society, is it worth it? Is kind of the question.
Totally. And like, man, it fucking wasn't, and I knew it wasn't gonna be, but I'm like, nah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, because then there's to what consensus aim is it like what is the worth? How do you define the value of a movie in terms of like, why were people saying Zombieland was going to be worth it? Because it's fun, or they were paid to review it, or it was just at the theater and they wanted to say something but it wasn't offensive, but I don't know.
Yeah. Also, man, the skybox out here, you can see where it cuts off for the city one outside.
Oh, there's an arch vial around, and he just popped me out into...
Oh, that's awful.
Okay, cool. There's a portal. Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord.
Do you remember the first time you saw, like, a YouTube essay or something critical in that sense that, like, made you think deeper on a movie?
Man, honestly, a lot of the ones you were watching whenever we first started hanging out.
Like every frame of painting and stuff?
Yeah, that was a really fun kind of like deep dive into stuff that we were like, I was finally having someone else kind of discuss that in such like a fun way in terms of like, yes, you get it, you see the thing.
Yeah, you understand how the mechanics of like the medium work. See, and in that case, it's more like a critical interest to craft, or just like something you're not being sold something with every frame of painting, or for me, I remember Rob Ager's The Shining essays on YouTube very early on, where he was just talking about symbolism in The Shining and Stanley Kubrick's work. And that being less about, you know, he wasn't saying, you know, go buy The Shining out on DVD now or whatever. He was just saying, like, no, this movie's saying interesting things if you read it in such and such ways.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a different mode than just saying this is 5 out of 5 stars. Go spend $20 in your weekend on it.
Yeah. It's a much easier way to go about it, especially because it's like, you know, the kind of nerds that we are at times. Just like, I love the mechanics of the thing, so someone else who's equally into that. If you're not selling it, if you're not shilling it to me, it's going to be easier for me to figure it out on my own.
And so there's a tension between these two like types of criticism I see on the internet, because there's like a creator side critique where you're looking at craft and function and just sort of the seams of the thing and what's working about it. And then there's like a consumer side to the thing where it's like, is this actually an entertaining movie for someone else to watch without those deconstructive ideas in mind?
Yeah. Oh good.
Wait, what? I came away surprised with how relevant Victoria's social norms are to the modern day, like sexual ethical norms being influenced by Victorian class stratification. Also, they still charge 50 cents for using the bathroom. What's that about? Wait, where were...
That's so funny. Europe has such a... I mean, granted, like, that used to be the thing in the United States, too, and then I think in the 60s is, like, when a bunch of teenagers rallied against it.
I didn't know.
All I remember in Europe was having to pay, like, 25 pence for condiments. Like, if you wanted ketchup, you had to pay money for, like, a little packet of ketchup. It was like, this is insane. No wonder we seceded.
No free... The treats are charged? Like...
Yeah.
Oh shit, there's a cyber demon here.
Oh shit. Oh, through the portal thing?
Through the door. There's a door. Oh, I think you can only open it from the other side. But yeah, there's a door right in that portal room. Opens up to like a little outside helipad area.
Ah! This dude set me on fire, you fucker.
Oh, hey, more dudes. Man, where did these dudes come from? Holy shit.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I was just running back.
Ah.
Don't set me on fire.
Okay. Killed the pinky.
Killed the
Yeah,
Archvile.
I'm on the little. You know, can I jump down to you? I'm gonna try it.
We went up the stairs. Up the stairs.
Oh hell yeah! Nice, I made that jump. Flip it.
Wait, where are you? Just exit?
Well, now I'm behind you. Like, man, ooh, am I missing a secret?
Wait, where'd you go?
I'm behind you. I'm going down one floor. Ah! Ah! I thought so. Secret, hell yeah. Give me your secrets.
Oh shit, Flaming Skull. Alright. Where's my rocket launcher? This is where I had it. Before I was looking at the chat, I was bringing up the creator side, consumer side sort of criticism split.
Yeah. Oh god.
And I bring it up because I think with Superman, I find it sociologically interesting in a lot of ways where it's like as a adaptation of the superhero idea and just like... Well, I find it to be a flawed movie. I can't say it's a goat. I see a lot of hyperbole on the internet right now as far as it being the best thing ever for various reasons. I like it. I think it's a good movie. I just question what the utility is in describing it as the best movie ever when, I don't know, I think it's a serviceable consumer product, and in that sense, it's like, yes, that's a sell. But then as a cinematic product, I'm like, well, I think it's kind of messy, but I think it's worth talking about how messy it is.
Yeah.
And I keep bringing up this tension, this split, because I do want to eventually talk about there is a reason there are two forms of criticism, or two kind of broad categories of criticism at odds with each other in this tense sense, because one is about trying to get you to sell, while the other is being critical of what is being sold. There's actually a historic academic reason for that, and our boy Walter Benjamin is part of that.
Hell yes.
But I think we're also pretty close to the end of this level, so let's hold the audience in mystery while we clear the level. But have you found? Did you find this big clear area with the Cyber Demon and all that? Yeah. There you are.
Yeah. I thought the Cyber Demon was mysteriously easily cleared, and I was like, Henry must have been doing all of the heavy lifting.
I was firing like rockets down there.
Yeah, I was just chain gun. I walked in. You know, you were working on opening the jar, and I just happened to walk in at the last minute and open it.
But yeah, let's keep on going through these levels.
Yes, no longer safe in Android District. What the fuck does that mean?
Ooh, rain.
Dude.
That's moody.
The music. Like this whole mood?
Oh yeah, I didn't realize it the first night we were playing, but I guess each level shows you its title when you start.
Oh, okay. I like that.
But okay, cool. We're in like an Android place.
I love how sexy it is, you know?
Moody.
This music just like... Oh, it's like a closed-out bar?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, dance club. I got you.
Shotgun over here if you need it.
Oh, dude, check out the map. Lunch?
Whoa, what?
That's great. After it started showing me that with the techno power and everything, I was like, yo, this is actually really, really cool. Like, how do maybe we can get... Can we go in here? Oh, that door barely opens.
There's a door right... Oh. Yeah, you don't have to crouch it. Do we jump out the window somewhere?
Can we shoot him out? Damn. Oh! Hell yeah, can I... I shouldn't have jumped. Oh! Apparently you can jump down that window, Henry.
Which one?
On the side. To the right of that door. Maybe that one, too.
Oh.
behind that box.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
Just drop a little hole.
Oh, good. Ah!
It's cool, I got plasma
do the
rifle.
thing. All right, well that's good because the hole closed up on me again. Let me. I want to go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Yes, I am helpful.
Oh, whoa.
Give me that super shotgun. Man, thank you, Doom. Was it Doom 2 that came with the super shotgun, right?
Yeah, Doom 2 introduced the super shotgun.
Dude, thank
The
you.
world would never be the same, you know? Oh, shit.
Oh, I don't know where you're at. Oh god, but it's probably similar to where I'm at.
I just found a secret.
Oh, damn.
There's like a red door right
Oh no.
there.
No, 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 no.
Nice.
Yeah, you fuckers don't like plasma.
It's a good gun, sir.
It really is, and like I always forget about it. It's like I'm never first at top of mind, you know?
Alright, we need the red key card. Where did you go?
I'm heading towards you a little bit. Is that secret?
Oh shit. Where'd that guy come from?
Wait.
Got the secret in there.
Man, I really can't wait to find out who the composer is for this, because like it's so good.
Oh, I'm gonna switch right here. That. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, it was credited as like a whole community project on the Doom Wiki, so again, I haven't seen the specific credits listed yet. I'm hoping there's one where they beat it.
Yeah.
I was feeling quite tortured by Hell, but just the color set of this one really reinvigorated me, you know?
Yeah,
We were getting a little lost there, but we got
dude,
some
the
guidance.
design, like not just the color, the designs.
Yeah, check out this big,
the
yeah, like
arrangement.
this big spiral staircase room.
Yeah.
Once
Oh,
again,
what's down
selling
here?
the illusion of a multi-story stage. And there's the red card. Hell yeah. Up here. Aw. Can't scare me. I have a plasma rifle.
Yeah, boy.
The red door's over here.
Is there anything else back there?
A lot of dudes behind glass right here. Yeah, that's a Blade Runner.
Oh,
sample.
damn, that door just fucking opened up. Launch a couple of missiles.
Man, this is
Sup,
a great
fellers?
little this is a train station. Oh, look at the dude driving the tank. I mean driving the Archvile driving the train.
Dude.
Oh, that's a nice environmental detail. The rain falls in the hole.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's no like third rail to touch.
Right, can we get you? Down, down, down.
I do love how this WAD has had ladders and half pipes. If you look really closely, it's a very, very narrow staircase, but it's just enough to push you up.
Yeah.
It's a great trick of the engine. Something they didn't resort to at all in the original Doom levels. It's pretty neat. The evolution of engine techniques. Like this anime girl billboard, like wow. Just wow.
Whoa. That's right, boys. Taking all your shit. Give me stuff.
Secrets.
Down.
Secrets. This cyberpunk mall.
Yeah. It's pretty chill.
Oh, that's where we came from.
Yeah. Arch file in there.
There's a door up here, though. A lot of plasma cells. Nice. Alright. Oh. Yo, come check out. Oh.
What's up?
I was just saying, check out this.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. It's like a fountain.
Dude.
WTF.
Man.
Oh, that's a portal.
Nice, and we're cool. Ooh.
The blue key. It takes us to the blue key. Overlooking the
Nice.
station. Now, I didn't even notice that was there. How do you blow up these ones? Just multiple hits.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah.
That boy's down there.
Yeah, you heard him. You heard him? Alright. You dirty bitches! We should get rocket launcher
There
slash
he
plasma.
is. There's the fire boy.
Yep. There he is being a...
Oh no, the anime girl doesn't protect you. Where's my plasma? Where's my plasma? There it is.
Oh.
Okay. I'll get him this time.
I'll avenge you, waifu. Oh yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I want the secret sewer
Yes.
base. Okay.
Dude,
Okay.
not gonna lie, they're pretty sweet. I would absolutely have joined the Foot Clan.
I want the Foot Clan base from the first movie, but then I like their actual other base they find in the second movie.
Yeah.
I bet they all smell pretty terrible.
Oh my god, they never shower. There'd be no need.
And I mean, they're smoking cigarettes indoors in that Foot Clan one, aren't they?
Yeah, it's pretty great. Very 90s. Oh, nice. When you hit him with the plasma, he can't shoot you. No, that was it. That's all that was a cruel trick.
No, there's a switch right here. Cool, that opened it up.
Okay.
Oh, there's monsters in this tunnel.
There fucking better not be. I swear to God.
Oh. Side exit here? Interesting.
Okay, good. Death. Ooh, I love the rain coming through from up. That's a nice little
Yeah,
touch.
even when you're way underground on the sewer, on the subway station area, there's like a hole in the roof at one point, and there's rainwater poking through.
Yeah. Ooh, almost missed these stairs.
Just a painting in Doom. Just a painting in the Doom 2 engine.
Oh, dude, the
Cyberspace,
audio.
Cyberplace.
Dude, this outside courtyard with all this rain.
Yeah, I love when that Blade Runner sample pops on.
Yeah.
Every time. The off-world colonies, the opportunities.
Also, in this world, I really need a combination of Minecraft and Doom 2. It's like those two things combined.
Alright, can't you play Doom in Minecraft? Didn't someone get the Doom engine running in
Oh,
Minecraft?
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Further investigation
great.
needed. But yeah, we're accommodating ourselves and applying critical frameworks to the concept of what Doom is, and turning it away from like a weird hellish campaign of marine slaughter into just exploring a canvas of self-expression that there's a lively community for.
Yeah. Just like, how do we...
Through being critical of, Doom as being like, oh, this isn't just an object to be played for the story and rated on like a rubric of consumption, and just like critically looked into its uses and applications throughout time, we've developed a funner engagement with Doom, I feel. Also, we need the yellow key card. Damn.
Right? Yeah, where would the yellow key card be?
Which throughout this, there's like a little stairway back here. Oh no, this is where we came from. Which throughout this, I've come across to be like, oh, I sound like I'm going hard on X, Y, and Z, but I mean, that's how you pressure it into new forms and find new horizons for it.
Yeah, and also it's like, again, a lot of things taste like some things you may like about a thing, some things you may not like about a thing, but either way you can see how they affect other things.
Yeah.
It's like, it's how you develop your own sense of taste and
up.
what you are going to go on to like. Oh, awesome. Oh,
yeah,
giant door that we can interact
with. I have
with.
some friends I've been binging. Oh, we need the yellow key for the Switch. We've been binging Godzilla movies, and the thing is, when you watch a bad Godzilla movie, it makes clear by contrast what works in a good Godzilla movie. And it just across the board gets you understanding how movies work in a better sense, because you're like, oh, this is how like story device stuff works as a function of like semiotic intent or thematic drive, or like, oh, this is how a plot works on the most basic sense. Like, this movie has a more clear causal path of events happening, so that's how that feels or reads when it's working versus when it's not working.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's like people who just watch nothing but the best of the best, really, you lose a lot of things in understanding why things work so well and taking for granted what does work well or like what is hard to create.
Also, we've talked a bit before in the past about like who gets to dictate what the best is and what values determine what is best, and what if like the hegemonic power determines like, oh, it's not good, homosexuality, or it's not good, being a guy, like. I'm not trying to manosphere it up. I'm just using hyperbole to draw the attention of like that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
How do we kill the pain elemental and the cyber demon just in tubes over here?
I don't know. Like, is there?
I feel like we're gonna grab something and it's gonna free them.
Oh, you know it will.
Is there a switch we're missing over here?
Can I climb some of these boxes somewhere? Is there like a platform we're missing?
Oh, there's a button.
There's a door over here.
There's a button quite literally right here. I'm gonna press if you want to come hang out over here while I free these monsters.
Yeah, let me get the. Let's do. Should I do? Let's do a rocket launcher.
Okay, I got my plasma rifle ready.
Hell yeah!
All right.
I got it on Big Boy.
All right.
Here.
So I bring up this whole like I'm critical of things I like, even because it pushes me to like find more instances of what I like. It pushes you to know what you like and also find more things you like. But I guess it does also make me reconcile like the dollar value of things and like were things worth it and what effect are they having me. I bring this up because with Superman, I feel like in the coming episodes, I may use it as a recurrent example of something that's like a good product, but worth a lot of critical scrutiny, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it's a very fantastic superhero movie. I think a lot of its flaws are the flaws of the superhero concept at large, though. So, because it's Superman and he's such a clear, shining example of a superhero in the most direct, straightforward sense, warts and all, like the American like hegemonic idea of the superhero is at play there. And I bring that up because I feel even 10 years ago, if this Superman movie dropped, it would be received in the same general. That was a good superhero movie, and it's just servicing the same kind of American middling neoliberal ethos. It's a very pro Kamala Harris movie in the way that it envisions, Superman, he fights for good, he ends wars, he's an American boy. He's an alien, but boy, he looks like a white. Like, he's one of us.
He done did it.
He done did it. He's the good American. He will end wars and fight for truth and justice, and he's one of the good cops in a world of bad cops, where Lex Luthor wants to buy all the bad cops. Which, as a children's action adventure story, a PG-13 movie for all audiences, and a piece of American mass pop culture consumption, like, that's cool, that's fine. I find it funny that there's a reactionary strain of critics who are calling this Superman too woke, because I believe it is just kind of doing the nebulous centrism, general good guy American ethos stuff, and it's not exactly calling for any kind of radical communist manifesto type dealings, or even being like as socially progressive on Israel-Palestine as some are reading into it. I think you can project the Israeli genocide as being alluded to with like the imagery this movie is evoking, but I don't think it's like making a pointed or articulate critique of the situation in specific. It's including it among other images that you could take from the Ukraine or Afghanistan or Russia, or
insert any combat,
Yugoslavia, right. Any Middle Eastern imperialist endeavor the U.S. has involved itself in since the 80s, you can really find analog and imagery to. I feel literally if this movie came out a decade earlier, we'd even have think pieces instead of saying it's secretly James Gunn telling us he's more leftist than we assume. They'd be asking questions of taste as far as what images this movie is ripping. In the same way, like, I think about how, like, when Batman vs. Superman and Man of Steel came out, a lot of people were like, is it tasteful to even have this degree of 9/11 imagery in a superhero movie? Whereas I find we've come to a point now where we want that degree of, like, image exploitation in a superhero movie.
You crave it.
And I bring this up because this gets to the heart of what I've been talking about with Benjamin and this historical reason for these different forms of criticism, because I want to talk about the Frankfurt School. And I bring up the Frankfurt School in regards to Superman because, as I said, I don't think Superman's secretly, like, communist or leftist. I think James Gunn, at the end of the day, is just kind of saying, yeah, war is bad, America needs to have good guys in charge to stop war. That's about the depth of it. Okay, hold on. I need to sniff out the map and stop rambling about history and critical theory. But keep in mind that phrase, the Frankfurt School.
Frankfurt School.
I may bring it up after we clear this level. I'm kind of drilling down into what needs to be done because we have the yellow key. I opened that yellow door. I think I found some kind of secrets.
Where are these secrets?
But the Frankfurt School, you may hear sometimes in bad faith lumped into when right-wingers bitch about Marxism, they may include the Frankfurt School just bundled in with all that, critical theory, critical race theory, that kind of stuff. It all stems from the Frankfurt School. And the reason I bring this up is because the Frankfurt School developed to ask this question of, like, why Marx didn't account for, when he was writing the manifesto and Capital and all that, this sort of thing we start seeing in the 1900s with consumer economies as states go liberal and capitalist. The way people had creature comforts, consumer comforts. They were not forming unions, or they weren't forming class solidarity, because they had their own little entertainments and personal, hobbies and crafts and arts, and the market kind of created a bumper that mitigated conceptions of class solidarity among the middle class or the petite bourgeoisie and such. So the Frankfurt School arose to kind of ask this question of why do these things stop socialism? It's kind of an engagement with art to answer a question Marx didn't quite consider, which is what if people don't start the revolution because they love their TV programs and their books and their plays and their entertainments too much? Why are gamers not recognized? Why are they such bootlickers? Those kind of questions. This is what the Frankfurt School rose to do. They started saying we got to critically look at culture as a mass-produced product, and what culture tells people to do, and how people receive culture and interface with culture. Yeah, this kind of theory is engaged via memes, largely on the internet. Also, what's up, Mass for Mass? Good to see ya. Okay, let's keep exploring this level. But Jacob, in short, the Frankfurt School were the first critics, and they were critics because they were why is communism not happening? Why is socialism? Why is this capitalist state not advancing towards socialism? Because Marx did say capitalism was going to happen. He wasn't anti-capitalist in that sense. He just saw it as there's going to be capitalism, and then it's going to develop technologically and such to a point where things start getting socialist. Eventually we turn into full commies. It's an evolution. It's a historical continuity of things. But what history actually started doing is, we got stuck at the capitalism bubble and started sliding into fascism in, the 1920s, 1930s, 1940s.
Yep. And we just kind of like to repeat that part.
Right. And so this is what the Frankfurt School sort of was about, cultural studies. They wanted to see, how's fascism arrests the popular imagination? How do our entertainments shape our conception of politics and participation in a political body? Are you starting to get a sense of why I'm bringing this up in relation to Superman in regards to overreading politics into it? Because I think when we look at Superman and start going oh, James Gunn is secretly leftist and I know the secret clues and codes, it's mitigating actual considerations of radical politics or even radical thinking about our art, because instead of looking at the end result of the thing, which is again ultimately just American hegemony is good, America's the good guys as long as we pick the right guys to be the good guys.
Yeah, it'll all work out. We just need to have the right people operating the death machine.
Yeah, but
the Death for All machine will work properly.
But yeah, the boy we were reading the last time, Walter Benjamin, was one of these Frankfurt School folks. He was probably my favorite of them all. It's funny, in rebrushing up on all this stuff, I was looking through a list of them, and it was it started striking me like a fighting game. Do you want Adorno? Do you want Benjamin? Do you want Horkheimer? Choose your character to engage critically with the Treatlerite economy.
Oh, choose wisely, though.
Yeah, choose wisely. Don't go with Heidegger.
Yeah, no. Can't do that. Ah, come on, dude. These levels, though.
Yeah, these little cement barriers on this street are really selling me.
Yeah. What are you doing up over here, dude? Hang out on a dumpster, you fool. You nothing? Okay.
And I feel crazy just because on the basis of it being a good, entertaining, fun consumer product, yes, Superman's cool, Superman's fun. I enjoyed it. I just don't want to think too hard about it, and I hate when even leftist pundits I agree with are super insistent on there being a deeper political meaning. Because there's certain details. If you start pressing too critically on an aspect, if you start reading too critically into Superman because you want the war stuff to read as an Israel analog, it makes you you have to apply that kind of to the whole movie as far as like reading closely and starting to consider what it's really saying politically. And I gotta say, some of the stuff the movie says about immigrants, not too great, ultimately. Aside from just being a Joe Biden, Kamala Harris lensing of how America should just be the best guy at war, there's a bit of a nasty undertone to what it's saying about the intent of immigrants in immigrating to America, and that Superman is the best boy because Ma and Pa Kent, basically raised this alien child completely different than what his intention was.
Yeah. Oh.
His scheming parents trying to do something with their anchor baby.
How could they do that? That's illegal, Henry.
Right.
Therefore wrong.
I also question just the utility of hammering so hard on the Superman is immigrant aspect when he is just a blue-eyed, pale-skinned, white-passing American, and a lot of the
Found the yellow key.
Oh, cool. And a lot of the current ethnic cleansing going on in America is based on how dark you are, skin-wise.
Yep. How much melatonin do you have?
I ain't see ICE taking away no Norwegian dudes yet, but hey, we might get there.
There was a gentleman from New Hampshire.
Yes.
Follower, someone up in New Hampshire who was Canadian-born.
That was like
withheld.
Yeah, I was going to say that it was being withheld at the border. It's not necessarily the same as being like ripped, like if he was at Home Depot and just kind of ripped away into a van, But also still extremely fucked up. Like, again, like
apparently, yeah.
On top of the ethnic cleansing, we just have a general police state crackdown going on as far as like who gets to travel around America.
Yeah, because I don't understand it. It seems very simple, because it is, but people have needlessly complicated something.
Well, it still wants for it to be more complicated than it is, so that it feels like it's unchangeable, or like that it feels more nuanced, or that you have to be smarter than it is. But
you're just looking at it differently. It's like, no.
No, it is not a time for nuance. It is a time for direct action, which is something Superman is good at as a movie, and something I didn't like about Zack Snyder's read on him, or the general like Superman is Jesus read, is like, no, Superman's a man of action. It's action comics. Grant Morrison has pointed this out before, but like he has all the powers in the world, and his stories are about figuring out like which ones are best for the situation and actually acting on it. Batman has plans. Batman's always planning. Other superheroes are just winging it. Or may not have all the power, but are doing something against the odds. Superman, it's like, no, like this has been reasoned out as the best course of action, the most just course of action, and this is what we're going to do.
Yeah. Also, jumping on top of that was a secret.
Nice.
Oh, is this a door?
Oh, there's like a little stairway over here. Is this a door? Oh, here's a red door.
Ooh. Wait, there's a red door?
Where's like a yellow door is my question.
I don't know. I got a key, a yellow key, for sure. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
I
also am worried about that mask for mask. Especially because so many of them are, like, related in some way or tie back to corporations that give money to Israel. Just like, I don't think there's any ethical VPN in that regard.
I've heard of it. They're probably European. There's only one I know of where you can pay, like you can mail in cash. Like there's ways like they don't even know who is operating it, but like it's a whole. Seems like a convoluted system just to say very anonymous.
Oh, I found a yellow door. If you look up where I am on the map.
Oh, I did. I'm near a.
Yeah, mask for mask. It is a one. I'll leave it at it is one of the good ones tropes. And yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't want to talk too much at length about Superman any more than I have to, because Jacob hasn't seen it, and also, I don't know. I feel
Not
like
one of those places.
yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go more into detail tomorrow with Lux, in maybe a fuller, more spoiler-tastic way. But it does.
Yeah, because Lux has seen it, right?
I believe he is seeing it right now, if I'm not mistaken, because he hit me up about it, and I was like, well, I'd love to see it a second time, but we gotta get through hell. Or Auger Zenith.
That's true. That's true. And it's been real fun, Auger Zenith, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Dude, this city. Thinking back to like the Doom 2 city.
Right.
And then coming out
yes.
to like these streets, you know?
An approximation of an urban environment versus this fully fleshed out illusion of one.
Yeah, right? There's
Judge
like the
Dredd billboards,
cars.
Blade Runners, and fucking sounds.
Yeah, dude.
It's just the zenith of that interior exterior play I'm always gushing about too. That gives you the illusion of spaces being bigger than they are in terms of like weaving in and out of buildings.
Yeah.
No true story buildings in this map, and yet it feels like a fully fleshed out city block.
Right. What I really want, I want Red Dead Redemption 2 inside of Doom.
I bet there's some ambitious modders working on something like that. Red Dead's such a
Just gotta be.
cult title.
Right? Such a good RPG. Just, you know, this.
There's some
Just different RPGs redone.
Yeah, it's surprising me too because Red Dead Online's not like GTA Online where it's just anarchy. There's like a lot of people who do Red Dead Online and it's just like an order or routine thing in a good way. Like I don't mean that in a redundant or like imprisoning way.
Right? Like people, yeah, it seems people like more like play whatever the actual intended games for that are, as opposed to like Grand Theft Auto 5 just kind of went off the rails.
Right. It's kind of funny too, because yeah, you'd think the Western frontier would be more outlaw culture, but that's where people are doing their Stardew Valley thing.
Order.
There was a documentary on that one clan of like 99 dudes or whatever. They're all like ex-vets, and they just had a really regimented setup going.
They just wanted some order and they couldn't get in the real world, so like, you know what, we're taking it to Red Dead Redemption Online. Which is cool.
Practicing like a code of honor that is difficult to attain in reality.
Yeah.
Which, you know, we haven't done in a while, but it speaks to the techno-poverty mindset. It's been a moment since we really refreshed people on what we mean by that. And, you know, it's the abundance of screens all around us and the constant anxiety of not having a secure roof over your head.
Yeah. Of like, it's all able to go away in a moment's notice.
You'll probably be able to play Death Stranding 2 on a huge 4K TV, but do you have healthcare? You have all these comfortable treat comforts, but do you have a viable plan to actually sustain your life? Oh boy, a huge Macubi.
Oh hell yeah.
An abundance of technological wonders, but a complete poverty of
So like social structure, the social nets are completely gone.
right, of the human touch. Oh hey, the blue key card's back here. I think you already grabbed that.
Nice. No.
Okay, here's the red door. Those curtains are cool.
Yeah, right? Nice.
Sounds very familiar. Oops. Oops. My bad.
Going out of that straight back down.
Yeah, I thought that switch was going to open the door, but it just took us down. I think we just have to interact with the door.
Gotcha. Shoot him in the ass. These things, like, the cockatoos have little buttholes, right? That's what that is in the back?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You know, that is truly my only problem with monster movies. Monsters are always eating people, and they're never pooping.
You know what? That's something I liked about Nosferatu, and I'm right there with you. I want more genitals on monsters. I want more hole.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
How does the thing piss?
Yeah, dude. I'm always like, it's the
Nosferatu
little
in
questions you
28
ask.
years later. Good job this year.
Oh man, dude, 28 years later, so good. So fun. Oh lord.
Yes, post-monster hole.
Yeah, we need more of it. The ladies need more monsters
Del
in their
Toro,
lives, you know?
your Frankenstein better be sporting just an absolute missile. Like,
Yeah, just nothing but missiles from this point.
ready to launch, sir. Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's extra tortured because he's like, he's like, I don't get it. I thought if I was hung, everything would just fall in line.
I don't get it, but I have a big peepee.
Yeah. Nope. Sorry,
Well, big
Frankenstein.
peepee.
Doesn't work that way.
But missile.
Oh man, where's this arch file?
missile.
We're talking about Frankenstein's dick, and like this dude set me on fire. Okay, there it is.
Alright. Dude, this map is fucking huge. What do you got in that section? I don't know what's over there.
You hit that switch. I think this is the exit. Ready?
Just a second.
Oh, actually, I think the exit's a zone. I think I've noticed like the exits on some of these maps have been spaces you walk into, less like a door or a switch you hit. Although I guess like I mean even the old
Gotcha.
Doom, you'd hit portals and like there'd be like the floor spaces you hit near the end of the hell levels in the original Doom games.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can go through. I thought I was finding something else. Really, I was just going right back to the beginning on the map. I just didn't realize it.
Cyberkill finished.
Hell yeah. We did it. We beat that level. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, the breakaway glass. That's one thing I also really like in video games. Destruction of just any environment is really fun.
Yeah.
I like breaking things. Whoa. What's up, folks?
Yep. There's monsters chomping.
Nexus VR. Thank God.
Oh, you went this way, clearly.
God.
I can tell because there's a trail of corpses.
Excellent. They will know me by the trail of my dead.
That was like a deathcore band, right?
I think so, yeah.
Did they do crowd
Like, I wasn't
walks?
cool enough
Were they
to
like
listen
one of
to
the?
them.
Were they
Oh, that made me think of another funny white boy thing. Henry, have you ever purchased or owned a hacky sack?
I've never purchased one. I remember in high school playing some a little every now and then in the mornings and stuff, though. Yeah.
For sure, from some other boy
From
who's
Du
brought a
Bois.
hacky sack. right?
Yeah. I may have bought one in high school at some point.
Just like maybe it's a '90s boy thing. I was just like, this is just such a very.
I think it was
specific
also
thing.
an early aughts boy thing. Yeah, I remember. Was it King? I remember King of the Hill having a character that was maybe like a college-aged Rasta type dude that like that was a joke. Like as far as like a thing stoners did back then.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you always got your stoners doing fun stuff, no doubt, but...
L-Man was a hacky sack person. A hacky sack.
Oh. Yeah, I asked because...
Yeah, why do you ask? Why are you asking about my habits?
You know, my girlfriend found a hacky sack sitting on a counter, and I was like, oh, I've had that thing since, and I was like, damn, that thing is like over 20 years old.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit. Suddenly dawned on me how long I've been hacking sack, you know?
Been hacking the sack for a while.
Yeah, been there. And I'm really bad at it too. Oh, and same L-Man. Well, I don't know if L-Man X is bad at Frisbee, but I am bad at Frisbee, but I also played Frisbee. Oh, Barney. Tiny dog break. Oh, God, Barney, you smell so bad. But we love you.
Barney, why are you so stinky? What have
I
you been
know.
up to?
We're bringing her to the vet tomorrow. She's going to be so much happier, so much cleaner. Right, Barney? Say hello to the people.
Everybody
Yeah.
say hi to Barney.
Yep.
There's a Barney
Yeah.
emote if you're subbed to us.
It's true. You can have all this cuteness at any moment if you sub.
Give us if you have a Amazon Prime and you're not using your Twitch Prime and you really want to use the Barney emote, you can just subscribe.
Yeah, it's accessible to you.
There's also the Hadouken emote, and they didn't allow me to put the Osama bin Laden one. But if you're a member of the Techno Poverty Discord, you can use Osama bin Laden on the Discord. Speaking of Cyberpunk and the Discord, we're going to be watching Alphaville on Sunday the 20th, I believe, is this upcoming Sunday, 7 p.m. Jean-Luc Godard's science fiction 1960s classic. It is a French sci-fi movie. Features a robot that utters George Louis Borges quotes, and it's a huge inspiration on Blade Runner, Metal Gear Solid. A lot of obvious influences. Really cool movie. I think it ties in well with this cyberpunk hell we've been exploring in Auger Zenith, and the larger concept of hell and hellish spaces we've been exploring as we play Doom this summer.
Man, I really always underestimate that plasma rifle. Damn.
L-Man learns cool frisbee throws. I never knew much about stunt frisbee stuff.
You know, yeah. Say, like yo-yos. I always appreciated them. I would never take the time to sit and learn all the cool tricks.
Oh, I knew how to rock the cradle and shoot the moon and all the stuff. With yo-yos were dope.
Yeah, I mean they are. They're absolutely. I was just bad with them.
Now, I have a
physical
question for
coordination.
you because I feel this was very Latino-inspired. Tops, the tops with strings, like the little wooden tops with the metal points at the bottom that you wrapped a string around, and you would like throw and pull back. Were those something you ever fucked with as a kid?
Literally, one time, but whenever I moved to Florida, and definitely in like a more Latino neighborhood. Had some fun friends who showed me that, but I had never seen that before.
Welcome to Techno Poverty, where we just talk millennial racial stereotypes. You ever notice that black people like? No, but yeah, like, okay, I do wonder about like regionalisms like that as far as just like fads and trends. Did you ever play with Crazy Bones?
Crazy Bones. That sounds familiar.
I remember McDonald's had them for a moment as a feature toy. It seemed like a very briefly lived fad. They were like these little. They're called Crazy Bones. They're like little, like I don't want to say they were rocks, but they're like little plastic guys you stood up and you would set like 5 up in a row like chess pieces and flick them at each other. And like the whole point was trying to like knock out your opponents by like doing the finger flick of your token at their tokens.
That really sounds familiar.
They each had little.
Like I have
shapes.
a mental image.
They were like the size of like a. Did you ever see like homies figures like from the quarter? They're like the size of that. Homies.
All the homies. We didn't eat brats. We had homies.
Right. Oh, I thought you were shooting at me for a moment, but no, it was an actual bad guy. I have no key cards. Do you have any?
I don't. Where would I see that?
I've found like the blue door so far. Whoa. Okay, I found the red door, or the red key.
Oh, nice.
So
the animals, people, Henry's murder. need a yellow key to activate this object.
I haven't officially completely re-dived back into it, but something I'm going to bring up besides Alphaville in this cyberpunk stint we're doing through Doom is the Three Stigmata of Palmer Eldritch by Philip K. Dick. That's going to be the next kind of the book, the next book we're reading as we work our way through these WADs. The Three Stigmata of Palmer Eldritch. Oh shit. I hit a secret switch. Oh, dude, whoa. I found a really cool secret. Or, well, I have to get back there. I died before I got a secret text, but it looks promising.
Secrets?
Yeah, the floor, like, gave out, and there was, like, a secret tunnel through the office that opened up. But the Three Stigmata of Palmer Eldritch as a book has a lot of characters, a lot of threads going at the same time. I think it ultimately coheres because it has a strong unifying theme. But it's not like screenplay friendly. It's not movie friendly. There's a few main characters. I'm not even sure if it really would work as a TV show because like the events that transpire, it's kind of too short to really fill a whole serial season. Also, I just really did not like what Amazon did to Man in the High Castle in adapting it.
I forgot they even did that.
Yep.
Certainly a choice.
I've talked a bit about Palmer Eldritch in previous runs. Last session I talked about it as the story where because of global warming they actually have to force people off Earth, so they do these like drafts where people get drafted to go live on Mars colonies, and the Mars colonies totally suck. So it's just a lose-lose situation, like you're either on a melting Earth or you're on just this underdeveloped Mars colony that's just dust and dirt.
Sounds so bad.
Yeah. And the thing with the Mars colony is to kill time, the colonists resort to just drugs. They do drugs and they play with this thing called Perky Pat, which is, it's kind of weird because it's before video games were really a thing, but it's something approximating that Philip K. Dick was trying to come up with. Basically, the way Perky Pat works is it's a doll, and there's special layouts it interacts with, kind of a Dungeons & Dragons style. It's like a tabletop game people play. But a huge aspect of Perky Pat is you do drugs. You do drugs, and then you interact with Perky Pat, and when you're on drugs, like, it's a hallucinogen that makes you, like, you are Perky Pat. It's kind of, you're role-playing Suburbia, basically. Like, Perky Pat is like Barbie. She has her little perfect boyfriend. The playsets are like little domestic areas and stuff like that. So the colonists, like, they get high, and they delude themselves into thinking they're living a perfect little Earth nuclear family life, you know?
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of, like, I guess, just, like, doing heroin and playing Second Life, you know?
Hell yeah.
That's what they're up to on Mars because things suck so bad in the Three Sigma of Palmer Eldritch.
Okay.
Okay, here's the secret area. Are you near me on the map? I don't know, but if you find me, I can show you a cool secret. I'm going to ramble a little about Philip K. Dick if you want to search for me. I'm also going to check up with the chat.
Heck yeah.
Oh, L-Man, I think Frisbee golf, like, I mean, as a competitive sports-like thing, I'm not really into it, but, like, I do like just, like, slinging the disc into hoops. That is conceptually just kind of like a fun little loop to run.
Yeah. Fun game loop. Truly. How do I get this blue key card?
I do not even know where you are with that, but...
I'm in a far, like where there's a long ass tunnel.
I saw that earlier. I don't remember how I got to it, but I would love to.
Kind of. It's so wild thinking that this game is 2D. Like, but it's 3D, guys. It can't be 2D. It's 3D.
Would I open up with that switch? What did I open up with that? Yeah, that's why there's no true, like, level over level, because of the 2D nature of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I hit a switch that opens something. I just have no clue what I actually opened. Maybe it's related to your blue key card.
Maybe.
Have you found a red door? I just realized I found the red key card, but I haven't really used it on anything.
It looks like we teleport to it, or unless we get a yellow card, because there's another.
Yeah,
there's like a door that has
door
both yellow.
Behind the yellow door. Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to find you and what you were saying about that blue key, because I haven't seen the blue key at all.
I don't fucking understand. Okay, it's like I think it's a platforming puzzle, and I'm very bad with those.
You said it's across. Okay, here's the super long hall.
Yeah. Go through there, and then it's on the left on a little shelf.
Chat is behaving.
That's good. That's good. They're just yelling slurs and swearing and setting things on fire.
There is something fun to the board in UI of just the Martian colonist on 3 Sigma of Palmer Eldritch that I think is very I don't know if it's predictive or prescient, because at the time there were housewives on opiates back then. What was the big prescribed pill back in the day? Shit.
Oh man, I forget.
Oh, switches. I see what you mean by platform puzzle. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, and I don't. Oh, can I do that? I can do that. Can I do that? Okay, I can do that. Can I? I can't go anywhere else after that though.
Response to calls that I melted.
Oh, nice. Like, I don't know how you got that open, but great. Fucking. Love that one's death animation.
Cool. Let me know when you move.
Right.
I don't want to telefrag you.
Yep, moved it.
Cool. Did you hit a switch?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, we got it.
These
Nice.
little colorful sprites. Alright.
I know, they're so cool.
Oh, that long hallway is now populated.
Yep.
Slurs the toilet. Oh, no mods, no masters. I do love that. That is something that has been fun in starting the page, starting not the Patreon but the Discord. Is I'm still working. We're still very small on the Discord, and I'm still working out a sort of welcome page with rules, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to strike that balance, because I really don't want to do the whole mods thing. I hate to sound like a online commie leftist who's railing against the concept of hierarchy. I just really want to have the Discord be a community I can trust to the extent that I don't need to be policing them. I don't want to baby people. I don't want it to be a little zone where I police people's behavior and get them conditioned into one particular way. I just don't want people to be dicks to each other at the same time. So figuring out
there's reasons
is
like there's a reason why we're not people's bosses, you know?
Right,
like,
right.
If I want to go, like it's not our.
I don't need that power trip.
I really don't. I need everyone else to have their own autonomy. I'll worry about mine.
If you're coming at me talking about like what we're talking about on the channel, or like if you end up reading something we suggest or read here in deeper detail and want to talk about it, that's cool.
Yeah. I love that stuff.
I'm like, where do we go now? Where's the yellow key?
Right?
I was like, there's a blue door here.
Now I'm just like going around in adventure map mode.
Yeah, I'm like, what other blue doors have I missed? Back over this way. Can't really go outside. That's not really a thing.
Right.
That's not a thing.
Oh, I see what you mean with the little doorway with the floor. I was like, what are you doing?
Oh, I found the yellow key. Okay, cool. That was weird.
The key in yellow.
Yeah, the key in yellow has been found.
Excellent.
Which, Palmer Eldritch is very king in yellow, I'll say that. I talked so much about this story, and I haven't even talked about our main antagonist / Satan himself, Palmer Eldritch, which Guillermo del Toro had a vampire TV show. I can't remember its name, but one of the villains was Palmer Eldritch.
Not the virus or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, though.
But, okay, so I've explained a lot of the world of 3 Stigma of Palmer Eldritch. There's an overheated Earth. There's a shithole, dusty Mars. People do drugs to get out of that. Everything sucks. Let's see, is this the exit? Nope. Not yet.
Oh, fuck.
There is a character named Leo Bulero. He is a rich, scheming, corporatist sleazebag. He's one of the characters we follow in the 3 Sigma Palmer Eldritch. His company is the biggest trader of the drug the colonists take when they play Perky Pat. It's called Can D. Yes, Can D. That's right. I know writers who use subtext, and they're all cowards. One of the things I haven't talked about yet, though, is the candy and the perky pat stuff only lasts like 15 minutes. So, you get high, but it only lasts for 15 minutes, and then you want another hit because you want to get back into the doll. Because when they're in the doll, you're not there alone. It's kind of like a collective experience. Like, groups of colonists do the drugs together. And they all...
VR chat?
Yeah, it's like VR chat. They all possess, like, the doll. And so, you can be the dick girl you want to be. You just gotta do this heroin, put on this helmet, and everybody plays. I think you could modernize the metaphor with VR chat, and like the equivalent of someone actually like shooting up and putting on a VR helmet like wouldn't be too far removed from what Dick was trying to articulate with this whole concept.
Yeah.
But so Leo Bolero, he has a monopoly on candy, the greatest, most popular drug on Mars. And he's just the greatest, most best businessman. And he has this dude, Barney, who is another character we follow throughout the story. And Barney, like, just hates himself. He's such a sad sack. He's such a self-pitying, self-loathing, like, oh, I work for Leo Bolero and I do bad things and everything's so awful. If I remember right, Barney's a bit of a precog in the Philip K. Dick sense, meaning he's kind of psychic, which means he's prone to being able to see the future. But the thing is, and Philip K. Dick's own work, including Minority Report, highlights this, is like, just because you see a possible future doesn't mean it's acted on or going to happen until like it's chosen to be acted on. So Barney gets himself in kind of like these self-ruminatory moods where he just doesn't change his choice. He just lets the worst possible thing happen, and he's kind of a fatalist, and it's very depressing in that sense. So it's interesting the way there's these two kind of male characters you're following around, and one's a very overconfident jackass, and the other's just like a very self-loathing dork. And they're both, like, they're tied to each other through the relation of business. There's almost an underguiding kind of left-right capitalist thing going on here, where, like, this is how a liberal capitalist acts, this is how a conservative capitalist acts, in this duality. I think I found the exit. Are you ready to hop out?
Let's get out.
Let's get out of here.
I was literally just be like, where is this exit?
Boom. Map 08, corporate loophole.
Hell yeah. I love this little tone at the end of each map.
Yeah, the music here is so chill. Alright, it is 9:02. I'm going to go ahead and say let's take a break. I'm ready to stand up and stretch a bit. We kind of finished talking about Superman and criticism and the Frankfurt School in the kind of remedial, just very brief survey since I wanted to talk about to kind of round out the Walter Benjamin talk. We'll talk more about Palmer Eldritch when we get back because he is a spooky, spooky man. It is a scary, scary novel. But
Horrifying.
Just for Station ID, I'm Henry.
And I'm Jacob.
And we've been playing Auger... Yeah, this is Techno Poverty. We've been playing Auger Zenith, a Doom 2 WAD from 2021, a Caco Award-winning campaign. Talking about Walter Benjamin, talking about the Frankfurt School, talking about the Three Stigmata of Palmer Eldritch. We're going to be watching Alphaville on the Discord on Sunday the 20th. I believe that's the right Sunday. So if you're a member of the Discord, check that out. But until then, we're gonna refresh our water. We're gonna stretch our legs. We're gonna make sure the carpal tunnel's not setting in our wrist as we play these keyboard games. Y'all do the same. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. It is break time. We will be back at 9:15. Y'all take care.
See you soon, y'all.